All right, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen, for the PulseWave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports. You cannot see yourself, envision yourself, imagine yourself being consistently profitable in stocks, futures, forex, you name it, cryptos, without the pulse wave reports. You need to have access to these reports. The only way to get access to these reports is to go to pulsewavetrading.com and register, sign up. Make sure you get these reports. You need them in this chaotic world that we are living in these crazy, turbulent, choppy, sideways moving markets. You need it. 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 So, this is our Take Back Friday edition. Tomorrow is Take Back Friday. What Take Back Friday means is that if a particular market has been up all week, you can expect it will be down a little bit on Friday due to profit taking, and vice versa. If it's been down all week, it'll be up. If it's been up all week, it'll be down. It's just how it is, man. Not all the time, though. Sometimes people decide they want to get more. They want to buy more. Or they want to short more. And so things will move accordingly. All right, let's start with gold futures. So gold has decided that it wants to wake up. And not only did it wake up, but it wanted to get a close above 1800 for the first time in a very long time. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Can we get a run? Well, the overall complexion is a bullish one. We got the positive momentum. Weekly trend momentum is green too. So I think that the bulls want to make something out of it. Been moving sideways for a long time, and now finally, market's trying to break. We'll see if this will continue for next week, but right now the bulls have it. Let's look at the E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures contract. You can see here we got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Market's going to try to gain back some of this lost ground, but I have to warn you, the overhead resistance is no joke. Not at all. Not at all. All right. It's just not. So tread lightly. Crude oil futures. So here's what happened. We had that crash alert, sell signal coming into today, and the market gave you that downside production. Looking for part two tomorrow. Trend line support down here around the $61 handle is in play. Next up is the Russell My Hustle futures. As you can see here, we got a bearish pointer that was completed today. A lot of downside production. This one's looking like this is only the beginning as it wants to roll off the cliff, and we're in a neutral zone too. So the Russell's moving the opposite direction of the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at silver futures now. Silver futures is trying so desperately to hang with gold. It bumped its head at the top of the Kumo cloud and then just said, okay, I had enough. So it has potential. Bulls are technically in control. You're in the bullish configuration. You got green on the screen. You got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. Can it pull it off? We shall see. Next up for you equity people, here is your QQQ. It tracks the NASDAQ 100 futures, and you can see you got a rally alert for tomorrow's trading here as well. I think it may try tomorrow to close this gap, but be warned. Overhead resistance is a beast. And you do have a gap here and a gap here that needs to be reconciled. I think we get one more last hurrah, fill some gappage, and then I think this NASDAQ's coming down, baby. I think the Russell is just leading the way, and I think the rest of the market is going to follow in the week to come. Mark my words. Let's take a look at bonds by way of the TLT ETF. So the market was able to get back up toward trend line resistance, but you're still under the control of the bears unless this thing can break out and get a decent close above the resistance zone. But you are in the Kumo cloud, so this is a wide trading range that is allowed here without any trending whatsoever. You're in a neutral zone. Just keep your eyes and ears open on that one. Eddie A. Cardano had a beautiful day. You had that nice run up. Let's give a round of applause for the pulse waves. All right, look at this. We had a rally alert for last night into today's trading, and look at the upside production you got. All right, so this is why you need the pulse waves, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next up we got BNB. All right, consolidating up here around this resistance. So you got the flip-floppage. Now you got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Rally alert gave you no upside production today. So we're looking to see if it's going to try to crash and burn and come down here to the trend line support around 400. So now that trend line is in play. Ignore the gaps that you may see on the chart. They are not real gaps. All right, next up is the Bitcoin, the mighty Bitcoin. Here's where we are. All right, so you're flip-flopping around here too. So you had the crash alert, you got no production, you got a rally alert now. It gave you basically no production, and now we flip back to a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. But you're right here hovering above that trend line support. So this thing is just moving sideways neutral. Notice this neutralness. So you tried to go green, then you crashed and back to a neutral, try to go green again. So this thing is just really trying to figure out what it wants to be when it grows up. And right now you've ceased trending. The market is just moving sideways and doesn't know what it wants to do. Overhead resistance is pretty heavy though. So we'll see if it can get enough momentum behind it and get a push. All right, here is the infamous Doji coin. So Doji has been enjoying a lot of upside production from the rally alert back here. This rally alert buy signal has produced all of these gains. Now you have this crash alert sell signal for tonight into tomorrow's trade. Trend line support way down here is the initial target. Next up, you have DOT. All right, so DOT enjoyed a wonderful day. We had a rally alert for last night into today's trading, and it did produce nice upside production there. Question is, can you get some legs under this and keep running? If it can get enough momentum behind it with this bullish weekly trend momentum reading, $50 is in sight. $50 is in sight. Next up is EOS, E to the O to the S. All right, so here was the last rally alert buy signal, and then here's all the upside production. Beautiful upside production on the EOS. This one right here is in a bullish zone. Doesn't really have any overhead resistance to deal with, so sky's the limit. Next up is the Ethereum. All right, so on your Ethereum, last signal was this rally alert buy signal here. And look at all the wonderful upside production you have. It is amazing, right? Another note here on all of my crypto algo charts, ignore any gaps you may see on the chart. They do not exist. All right, it's an algo thing, and it's too much to get into at the moment. Just understand it is what it is. All right, there are no gaps on this chart, even though you see gaps. All right, next up is Link. Here's your chain link. Have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support around the $35 mark is the initial target on that one. All right, next up we have here is Litecoin. Litecoin has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support right there is the initial target on that one. Next up is theta. All right, so theta, again, you got this elongated period of choppiness inside of the Kumo cloud, doing exactly as anticipated. Came into today with a rally alert buy signal from last night into today. You got a little bit of upside production, flat on the close. Still has room though to run because the top of the Kumo cloud is right there, and you're already pretty much near or at the trend line support. So I expect this one to continue to do so until it falls out of the cloud. Last but not least is your XRP Ripple. All right, so a little bit of flip-floppage up here, right? You had the short-term high back here, correction all here, rally off of that correction, selling, and then you had a rally alert buy signal from last night into today. You got that upside production, and then you got a flat close, but you produced a bullish pointer. So I think there's still room to run on the XRP Ripple as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it on our charts. That's pretty much what we are expecting. We expect the markets to continue in the pattern that they've been going in. I don't think it's going to be too much from that. All right, so I got time for tonight. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Of course, there are no end of day reports on Saturday, and there may not be a morning report either. Just depends, but we'll see. Either way, everyone have a wonderful weekend, and kick back and relax, man. Smash that like button. You know what it is. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.